Tropical moisture in the air tonight. We're in for a wet and rainy one under the lights here at Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. Here's the rookie from Arkansas, Cam Little, ready to get us started.
And off we go from Jacksonville.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he'll take this ahead for... Second down coming up.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
They fake the handoff. Now Carr. Little short pass here to Hill, and he'll be out right at the 35. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Kamara up the middle. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 8.
To throw, it's Carr.
And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
That one came up just a little bit short. I'm wondering, is it still a little bit tight as this game starts? What would you say? Maybe he's got to take the governor off of it?
Or maybe the donut off the baseball bat? Like the guys
I like
in the
that.
circle?
I like that. Yeah, just take that little extra weight off of him and start to play freely.
Going up top. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll try and throw for it here. And that It's caught inside the 30. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
So after the big play on fourth, here's 1st and 10.
Again, it's Carr.
He completes it to Olave.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical. They've been crisp. And as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
Kamara will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
It always helps when you get great run support from your safeties, and when you get one who can actually read the play and get upfield and shut it down before it gets going, it's exactly what you're looking for.
On play action, it's Carr. Fighting through pressure. He'll buy some time right.
And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
And we're going to see this offense try and spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside third of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
And this will be play number 10 on this pretty long opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Taysom Hill from 4 yards out.
And the Saints will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now, flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
Couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Hey, go, go, go. Hey, kill, 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 kill. Alert, alert. It's hot.
Now ETN to start the drive.
And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football as they've got it 2nd and 7.
Hey, Lion, Lion. 11, 11. Here we go, sir.
Handoff running left is ETN. And he'll manage only a couple here up to the 25. 3rd and 5.
It's a game of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
And they'll go again with ETN.
They find some open field here.
And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
A lot line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Easy. Read a 44. Read a 54. Silver.
Now a first carry here for Robinson. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Robinson.
And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Give him 9 on the carry, but it's not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
So the 4th down conversion sets him up with this. 1st and 10 at the 40. Lawrence with the handoff to Robinson.
And fights through one man. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Easy.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
Take right open.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
Robinson.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Hey, easy, route.
Bigsby is in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Boy, 2 long, sustained drives by each team to start things out. It's kind of similar to how the pitch clock has shortened baseball games. That means we'll be out of here quickly if we get a few more drives like that. We're in the 2nd quarter now, and we've only had 1 drive apiece, each of which have ended with touchdowns.
Lawrence and the Jags offense staying out there. They'll go for 2 here.
Hey, let's
The
go.
Jaguars will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Great job. Here we go.
They're going to try and run, but he is not going to make it into the end zone. They stop him short, so they'll add only 6 as we come up on halftime.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything.
Carr.
He lets it go deep for Olave.
This is intercepted.
Picked up by Andre Cisco. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff. And the first drive of the second half will commence from the 30-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
And he'll get this to about the 34, a gain of just 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Here's 3rd and 6.
Hey, I'm gun.
They'll try the left side with Etienne.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Jaguars. First down. 1st and 10.
Now Lawrence changing the play.
Here we go.
A short throw to Ingram. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Etienne up the middle.
Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
From the 35, here's the 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Another tote for Etienne.
Fights off the defender. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Lawrence will throw.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Red on red.
They throw it out right complete. And he will have a first down here before he gets banged down to the turf pretty hard.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it.
11. Hot.
On the end around, this is Thomas.
And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line.
It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Hey, lion,
And the
lion.
question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead.
Check. Here we go, son.
And they'll run with ETN.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
A pickup of 2.
Easy. Read him, 24. Read him, 24. Hey, I'm gun. Silver.
One more time with ETN.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Travis Etienne,
An 8-yard touchdown run.
and the Jaguars have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
So here we go now as the Jaguars will go for 2.
Line up for the 2-point conversion.
Silver.
And it'll be intercepted.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Down. Right at him. Hey, we're good.
Now Carr. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
Here's Carr.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
This is 1st and 10.
Carr going to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
This defense has been so stingy all game long. No reason to think it's suddenly going to open up now. They took their shot, but this, like many others, falls incomplete.
Here comes second down. Throwing his Carr.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's third and long. Carr. Connecting with Hill.
And some room to maneuver.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up the first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
And he wisely will throw that one away.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Here's Carr.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. Well, the elements, the crowd, the situation, this is NFL football at its best. Here's third down. Now Carr. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Jags have just about sewn up this football game.
When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that, because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all three timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
He's brought down back at the 40-yard line.
Here we go, sir.
Another run on second down, trying to cover up.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Hey, Jupiter, Jupiter.